Tropical Moon TV. Conectamos a los artistas con el mundo.
Okay, pruébalo ahora. Sí, because of the switch to the I know we're not broadcasting on that. No. Ya está.
Select the application.
Ya estamos vivos. Okay. Saludos, mi gente. Estamos en vivo. Desde la costa.
Estamos en vivo.
Raúl, yo te llamo después. Está el hermanito.
Vivo.
Estamos ahí. No, pero ¿sabes una cosa? That's not the right thing. That's not the right thing. Okay. All right, everyone. Good afternoon and welcome to, and I think we're having a little technical problem here because the microphone that we're being heard on is the microphone of the computer and not through this. I don't hear myself here. It's coming out good over there? Okay. All right. We just heard from the great Cachao, Angel, and good afternoon, Angel. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. Glad to be here, like always, with you, Con Sabor Latino, and looking forward to the next 3 hours. That's all I can say.
Well, we have a lot of information to share with the audience. Hopefully, those of you that went to Lehman Center for the Performing Arts last night and saw the show for Mambo Legends and Señor Nelson Gonzalez, Lucrecia Azul. Had a great time. I couldn't make it. And wow. They're talking about shows.
Today is right, Mexican Independence Day today. Que viva eso, mi gente.
But you know who this is, though? Victor Rendon.
Absolutely.
So Victor Rendon is getting a very well-deserved tribute.
That's him on vocal.
Yeah, he's getting a well-deserved tribute at the Point. Next, what is it? October 4th. It's a Saturday.
Yeah, that's going to be at the Point CDC, October 4th, 2025, tribute to Mr. Victor Rendon, professor at Lehman College. Has written several books, been an educator for as long as I know him, through the board of ed, and then of course becoming a professor. Lehman is well known for salsa and well known for these great professors here. And from a little town in Texas, Mr. Victor Rendon, I called him earlier. Maybe we can get him on later on and talk to him about his beginnings and what went on as he decided to become this musician and Mexican-American percussionist, educator from Robstown, Texas, with 40 years in New York City Latin music. Victor has played with legends like Mongo Santa Maria, Chico Farril, and among others, performer, band leader, and a Lehman College professor, of course, and he leads the Lehman Latin Jazz Ensemble and inspires through teaching and workshops. He has several recordings out and also several books on percussion.
Great.
And so Victor Rendon, and of course, on that same day, we have, and we'll be honoring this gentleman that's sitting right next to me, Mr. Nando Alberici, for almost 40 years of music and giving back and giving back and giving back. And it's time to give him a pat on the back, a smile, and I love you. Peace be unto you. All that kind of, we need to lift up our people, man, as high as we can. And Nando, I don't think nobody has ever, say, okay, let's do something for Nando. No, they have, right? I'm sure they have some stuff.
They have,
good.
But this is just as significant, meaningful. I'm just as grateful for this as anything else in the past. And I really, appreciate your efforts to put me in the class of someone like Victor Rendon, who actually is a musician And I guess, my part in this whole equation also has to do with, sharing the culture and making people forget about their problems, their troubles. And I appreciate the the opportunity to thank the public that will be there for coming out and saying hello. So thank you, Angel.
And thank you for all the work that you have done over the decades, promoting everyone. And like like I told Lucrecia, we counted the stars, man, and there was one missing. and there's a bunch of stars out there, beautiful people that love this music and follow Con Sabor Latino. And also we got a tribute to Gene Golden.
Coming up.
The great Gene Golden coming up, and that's September 27th, folks, at the Bronx Music Heritage Hall, the Bronx Music Hall, over there with Elena Martinez and Bobby Sanabria. 163 East 163rd Street in the Bronx, and I spelled that with a D as in David A, the Bronx. New York 10451. That's for Gene Golden, September 27th. And thanks to the great Felix Sanabria, uno de los mayores bataleros in this country, and my friend for over 40 years, who one of the people responsible for putting this stuff together for Gene Golden. And Gene Golden, this African-American brother, has a long history of many decades, many recordings, and none of you know more than I do probably of the stuff that Gene has done.
Well, amongst other things, Gene is on the last recording that Louis Armstrong made in I think he passed away in 1970. The last album that Louis Armstrong did, Gene Golden is in there. Wow. This is Victor Rendon. He says that the sound was coming out good sometimes because Grayson, the camera that he uses wasn't the same camera, and then it wasn't picking up the sound. This one from here. See, the setup here gets disrupted when I switch over to that, and we've been switching over to that for the last few weeks. So this guy in Panama told me that on the configuration, go back to says microphone. But I don't know if it was this microphone or the microphone of the thing. ¿Tú dices que se oía bien?
So, esto es lo que está pasando.
Oh yeah, listen to
I
it.
would say,
This is what's happening.
That's
Everything's
good.
fine on the radio side,
Right.
but for the stream, people are only listening to our studio voices here. They're not actually listening
To the music.
to the music, right? So that's what's happening on Facebook right now. So Facebook, let's chat it.
The guy in Panama is an old dude, and he can't
Okay.
explain himself how to do this shit.
Okay.
So let's go to configuration.
So
so
just so you know, everything right now that we're shooting,
Estoy chicano.
Go ahead.
so that's what people are looking at
Okay.
and listening to what's happening in
All right.
the room, not on.
okay,
There needs to be a way of routing.
okay. Wait. So this country,
I want to make sure that
you got the mic down, so you never.
yeah, no, but I'm thinking that the computer mic is picking it up.
Turn down deselect the. What is system set? You know what? Don't select the microphone on the computer.
Come over here.
Okay, select has when you went to sound.
No. Configuration.
And you selected
No.
microphone.
Okay. Microphone array.
No. Select system sound. Select the system sound. No.
Which one is it?
What are the choices? I can't see that. That's the problem. System sound.
It doesn't say system sound.
What does it say? I don't have my glasses, so I can't see. In other words, don't use the microphone.
Headphones connected,
Yes.
speakers.
Let me show you something.
This is why I'm always nervous when I
Get my phone out.
come here. Sí. Habla con él.
Okay.
Now, what you're trying to do?
I gotta get another song in here. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Let me get another song here.
What, went off the air?
Aló,
Ángel, espérate un momentico.
What's going on? Went off the air then?
No,
What's the problem now?
we're trying to get the stream, to get the audio on the stream.
¿A dónde está escuchando?
I'm getting into reception, man. What's your dinner?
Sí.
You have to go down to audio. You have to go down to audio. System audio.
Right there?
Right click on it. And then open the main control panel.
Déjame hacerlo.
Yeah.
You have to go
Mira,
into the system sound.
lo que Raúl está diciendo aquí.
No, don't do that yet. Make sure you get the system sound.
Ahí está.
See it selected? System sound.
Right.
Input and output. Okay, so what that means is that it's taking the, whatever you're playing here goes here
Right.
and it's available. So now you
So
got
it's not the microphone.
now, you on the application, when you went into the application for the streaming application, you selected the microphone. You need to select system sound in the application. So it'll grab the same sound that you're sending out. It'll also take it for the streaming app.
Eso no es ahí, ahí no es donde
So
tenemos que.
that's good now because you can tell it's sending it out. You see it's there. So that's all good.
Okay.
So now we have to go into the application.
Espérate un momentico, vamos a la aplicación. Como dice, cierra eso. Ok. Aquí.
Streaming application.
Okay.
And you have
Audio.
to tell the application to choose system sound
It doesn't have system
or
sound.
something equivalent. They might not, they use different language. The nearest thing that explains that, not the microphone.
No,
Can you hear it?
no, there's nothing coming out here.
Wait, wait. There's a delay. See if it comes.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah.
there's no music. We come out, but no music.
But you know what? You know what's picking up the sound is the
The microphone from the laptop is picking up.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oye, eso, todo se está yendo en el aire.
We're troubleshooting while
Yeah, yeah, no, we're on the air. Sure.
Troubleshooting.
That is just
Tropical Moon TV. Conectamos a los artistas con el mundo.